Hi everybody, my name is Jay Shaw and I'm answering the question, when is it time to stop calculating risks and rewards and just do what you know is right? You stop calculating risks and rewards and then take action when your mind has worked enough on a situation to properly assess it and it understands the lay of the land well enough, and then your intuition kicks in. The mind is always a tool to be used to achieve a particular goal. But the thing that you end up doing has to be coming from a deeper place. So, for example, in Star Wars, the original Star Wars, Luke is going through the Death Star trench, and all of his friends have been picked off by Darth Vader and his cronies. And his job is to blow up the Death Star, and he has to shoot through a very small window. And he has the computer up, right? And he's going. He has one shot to make it. And if he doesn't, Darth Vader's going to get him, and the movie will be over, and there's going to be no sequels. And so he has the computer like tracking, calculating like all the measurements and everything. Then he hears Obi-Wan, his former mentor, who died actually a few minutes earlier, says, "Luke, let go. Trust your feelings." And he put the computer away. And the people at command base, they said, "Luke, you turn off your computer. Is everything all right?" He says, "I'm all right." And then with his intuition, with the force, as it is in that movie, he shoots, and the thing goes directly in the thing, directly through that small little hole. He and Han Solo leave, Darth Vader gets away somehow, and then the Death Star explodes. And that's the proper ending to that movie. Now, of course, that's a movie, right? So they can write anything into a movie. How do we know that a similar situation can occur in real life? Well, if you take the 2017 Australian Open final, Federer is playing Nadal. Federer is like lost to Nadal so many times in fifth sets, right? They play a fifth set. They would need to win 3 sets, so they both won 2. They're in the fifth. And he starts losing. He's like down 3 games to 1. He needs to get to 6. And by all risk, reward, calculations, statistics, he's not going to win. This has happened so many times before. He'd lose to Nadal in the fifth. It happened 8 years earlier in the final. It's happened many times. Something just clicked in him, though. Something changed. It wasn't in his mind. In his mind, he's thinking forehand, backhand, percentage here, this, that. I need to win this many points, that many points. I have a lower. That's all risk and reward, right? Something in his intuition changed, and he played some of the best tennis of his career. He says, I think he said in his own words, that's the best 20 minutes I've ever played. He was down 3 games to 1. 20 minutes later, he had the trophy. He won 6 games to 3. For me, as a Federer fan, it was one of the most glorious things I'd seen, especially since it was against Nadal, because that was always his nemesis. He said later, he said, I was talking to myself and I thought, come on, pal, you're so close, just let's go, let's do it. Something internally changed. It wasn't that his shots got any better on the face of it. Something internally changed and he became a different person who was swinging free. He was hitting shots that he wouldn't have even tried to if he was just thinking about risk and reward and so forth. He operated from a deep instinct, and he allowed that to consume him, and he allowed that to express itself through him, and he played so well, winner after long rallies, and then winner after winner after winner. And Nadal, who normally relies on Federer being not in that zone, he just couldn't. He literally couldn't win a game. He could not string 4 points in a row together to win a game, or even accrue 4 to 5 points in a single game to win, because Federer was just taking everything. You can't access that simply through calculation. You do calculation enough to the point that you're prepared, but then you must act. You cannot be sitting in the sideline just waiting for the day to come, waiting for the time to come, waiting for the day that things are going to change. You have to bring your soul, your heart, your intuition into what you're doing, what you're producing, knowing in your mind all of the risks and rewards, but then act with grace, with fluidity. And that's where what you do becomes artistic. That's where what you do becomes a real expression of yourself that carries a lot more power than anything that can happen strictly in your mind. So I hope that answers that question, and I hope that anybody who listens can access this power within themselves. It comes when something deeper in you gets accessed than simply your mental processes. So if you like this video, please click like, please share it, please subscribe to the channel. If you know anybody else who would benefit from this or the other videos, please share it.